Okay guys, yep, it's time to make the hinges, so stay tuned. Alright, so let's grab back the album. I'm just gonna check if yep, this is the front. Alright, so let's see, let's open this up and let's see what we have. How to make that hinge. Perhaps it's nice to have a little, I always like to do that. Wait just a second. Let me grab a piece of paper that I do not use. And let's make, this is just my way, guys. This is just my way. How to do it. Okay, how to calculate your hinges. Alright, so just grab a piece of paper that fits nicely in between. So this will not bump in the edge of what I just cut off. Alright, so we have 4 pages. So we have to split those 4 pages on this one. You will think that's not that difficult. Well, it should have not, but for me sometimes that is a bit difficult. Okay, so what we're gonna do first is, okay, let's say, alright, so this is a this is actually a 3/11/16. Well, assume that this is gonna be a 3.5. That's a little easier. 3.5, so that's 1.5 and a 1/4, so that's 1/3/4. That's the middle. Let's measure 1/3/4. Yep, that's correct. Alright, now normally I would leave a 1/2 inch away from the sides. So that means that this is going to be the first one. Should be. Alright, so let's make that 2.5. 2.5. Alright, and then that next one. Okay, what do we have? Alright, so this was still the middle. What if we make the middle? Alright, I definitely need to split this in 3. So 2.5 inch split by 3. How much is that? Alright, so that's not 1 inch. Perhaps a 3/4. I am terrible at this, guys. I know I am terrible. Perhaps if I do this in centimeters, that's more easy for me. Well, 6.5 will make 2.2 centimeters. See, in centimeters, that's more. It's a 7/8. 7/8, and then again a 7/8, and then again a 7/8. Yeah. Alright. So then this piece needs to be a 7/8 of an inch. Alright. Alright, that's the goal. Okay, so we're gonna make a stack the deck. Stack the deck. I just saw on YouTube that it's called like that. No idea why, but I think you will. So this is going to be the first one, the first piece, and then we're going to glue down our next piece. And we're going to add an extra hinge on to have that little space. So this is going to be a 1/2 inch each one. So we have that space, and then this one, yeah, also a 1/2 inch or 1 inch. That's totally up to you. I always think 1 inch is a little more sturdiness when you add a big fat page on. Alright. Yeah. So 7/8 and a 2.5. Let's see. Alright, that's the plan. That's the plan. Okay. Let's get started. Grab a piece of paper. And let's see, if I put it this way, it is the exactly same size. Just grab a tunnel. Grab a tunnel. And then, oh yeah, of course, these are a little smaller. So I definitely want this. What shall we do? What shall we do? We made this album a little small, wider than the pages. Okay, let me think. Well, of course we need to make this the same size. That's one thing that we need to do. That's one. I'm just thinking how we can decorate this. I don't know. Well, I don't think it's that ugly if you only use it in black. But let's see about that. Let me first make the hinges for you guys. Alright, so I'm gonna grab my scoreboard. I'm gonna make my little drawing with me. Alright guys, so the first that we want, I'm gonna make those 1 inch where we're gonna attach the tunnels on. So the first score line I'm gonna make is 1 inch. This is the piece where we're gonna add our tunnel on. The next one is gonna be a 1/2 inch. That's that space that makes the pages laying flat. And now the next score line needs to be 2.5 inch away from this one. I'm terrible at counting, so I'm gonna move this to 2, and then I'm gonna see where the 4.5 is. I'm gonna make it just a little mark. Then I go back, so I can tell you that you can score at 6. Oh yes. Here we go. Alright, now I'm just gonna check if this is 2.5. No, it's not 2.5. Alright, I'm terrible. 2.5. This needs in between. Okay. I did make a mark. 1, 2, 2.5. That's here. Then you need to score at 4, not at 6. What I was thinking. Okay guys, sorry for the bad information. Alright, so score at 1 inch, 1/2 inch, and the next gonna be 4 inch. And then we're gonna need again that 1/2 inch. So that we score at 4.5. I'm gonna write this down for you guys. And then we're gonna cut this at 1 inch. I'm just gonna make a mark. We're gonna cut this. Okay, so that's the first one. I'm gonna write this down for you guys. I'm gonna write along so you will remember the steps. Alright, so first one is 1 inch. The next one is 1.5 inch. The next step is 4, and then we have 4.5. And then we cut at 5.5 inch. This is the first Stack the deck. Stack the deck. Binding. Alright, so these are the measurements that I used after a little mistake. Alright, so that's the first one. I'm gonna fold this in just a sec. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Now let's see, the next one. Okay, we start at 1 inch, same thing, then the 1/2 inch. And now we need a space of 7/8. Yeah. Yeah. Now I am a terrible person for making, I'm just gonna see, make a little mark to see where then. Alright, that is a 2, 3, 8. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. I could count the grooves. I could have counted that. Was aware of that. That's a 7/8, of course. Alright, so we score at 2, 3, 8. Alright, 2, 3, 8. And then again, we're gonna make 1/2 inch, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And we cut at 1. 1, 2, 3, well, you just get it. Turn this around and cut this at 1 inch. Yeah! Alright. Yes, I'm gonna make for you the second one. Alright, 1 inch, 1.5, and then we had that 2, 3, 8, and then we're gonna cut at 4. Cut 4. Yes. Okay guys, for those who want to write with me, so this one is the first one and this is the second one. Okay. Yep. Now these two needs to be exactly in the middle. Yeah. And sometimes I do have my methods for this. I know. I'm just gonna use my bone folder, not my bone folder, my scoreboard to see. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, and that is 1, 2. I know I'm terrible at this. So these two marks needs to be in between. No. So this is the 3 is my middle. This is my middle. It's supposed to be. So here I want my piece on. Yep, that's the middle. Alright. Now before I'm gonna fold anything, I'm gonna place down some tape, and you're gonna need to place your tape just along that fold line. Well, yesterday I got a question on this one, and I thought it was a Mariana design, but it's a Crea Motion. And this is just a stamping tool, guys. I got so many questions on this. It's just that my mom found on a flea market, but she does not stamp any longer, so she wanted to have me for it, but I do not stamp that much either. But I love this one, and especially because my long nails, it's hard to grab something, and this with the handle, I love this piece. And you have several sizes for this one, so normally you can remove this, but for me it was not necessary, so I glued it down. So yeah, love it. Okay guys, let's peel off the tape. And we want this to set down nice and perfect. So I'm gonna add also some glue. If my glue wants to wake up this morning. Yep, I hear some air. Here we go. Okay. Try to get, I think there is a little piece in it. Wait just a second. There is something. I know it. That's because you are gonna put each time that glue inside. That makes it. There is something. I know it. I need to clean it up and then I come back to you. Alright guys, back in business. So I glued some tape and I used glue. That was the little piece that stuck. Alright. Alright. So I'm going to use my guidelines where I just add, and I'm going to keep my paper straight and in the middle, of course. Here we go. Burnish it down. And the best way is to let this dry good and then fold your fold lines. Make sure it's dry, guys. You don't want that this comes loose. You don't want that. You don't want that. So when this is in the album, I'm gonna fold in just a sec. So this is gonna be like that, and then we have 4 pieces. Do we want to decorate that? I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Sometimes I do like that. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. Well, I always can do that. Alright, so I'm going to wait just a little while and then I'm going to score this. No, I think it's okay. I have no patience. Alright, let's see if it's dry. And you can fold this down. There we go. That's it. Alright, so this moves up, this one. So this is the back. And now we're gonna tape the back again with just along those fold lines. You don't want any gap at the end. You just don't want any gaps. Just take your time to add your tape on. and burnish it down. Here we go. Okay guys, now the next step. Yeah, I think I do like to add some strips on, and I think then you will see better how this all works. But anyway, this is the side look of it. Do you see that? The side look of that. So we have 4 hinges, but we scored that 1/2 inch and the 1 inch cut, and that makes us that all these papers are gonna be nice and flat when these are in. Yeah. Okay, we can add already, that's perhaps handy too. I'm gonna add tape on those 1 inch hinge. Put not some tape all to the bottom, just leave a few millimeters open. Alright, and this is done, all 4. Now let me do just 1 for now. Burnish it down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut just a little triangle. Makes it easier to put your page on. Alright, so that is preparation. See? Let's do that on the rest of them. And yeah, I think I'm going to decorate the insides. I think that's way nicer. So I'm gonna cut some strips too. I think all the same, or well, you will see. Alright guys, so I'm done. And I did cover it up with this sheet of paper. It was already a nice fit, so that's why I used this one. And I just love those square ones. Alright, so I added those already on. And now we're gonna add it in the album. Alright, let's grab it. Are we still straight? Always checking. Can't check it enough. So this is gonna be right here in the middle. Alright. Yeah. Do we need some guideline for this? Well, I think I'm gonna trust my eyeballing. Because marks can't make it. Well, of course they can't, but they can. But I think this is easy to eyeball it. Alright, so I'm gonna peel off here. Oh, here's my little tool. I'm gonna peel off my tape. I'm gonna add some glue on it. And then, yes. Oh, what we could do is, I don't know if that's nice or not. We could have placed a piece of paper under there to cover up the black spots. Well, I don't think it's a bad thing to see a bit of black all the way around. No, I'm just gonna leave it. Alright, put some glue on if you have, but if you want, you can. It's just an option. You can put a piece of design paper on here. Whatever you like, guys. It's your project. You're the boss of your project. But I don't mind looking at a few black spots. That's why I decorated the hinges, the black openings already. So all the way around it's not bothering me at all. Okay, put your glue on as close as you can to the edges. I'm gonna spread this just a little bit. So, alright, put it on lightly and then search your spot. Is it straight? I think it's pretty straight. Yep, my images are straight too. Okay, I'm gonna grab my bone folder and push it in. Take your time for this. Push. If you are in labor. Push. Puff and push. Gosh, I don't know why. All I can say is take your time for this. Let that glue melt down with the bottom black. You want this to be sturdy. That's why I use tape and glue. But still we need that push. I don't want any bubbles, gaps, air. Push it out. Yep. Just one more time on the sides. Yeah. Alright. I think it's cool. Alright, so the pages are gonna be on here. It's ready. I am ready to put the first page in. Oh, always super excited. Oh, cool, cool, cool. It's the time. Alright, wakey, wakey, wakey. Alright guys, grab your pile of pages. Okay, now I'm gonna put this on the left side of me. So the single one, I'm just gonna move aside. I'm gonna start with the last page, and that's this one. First, always check before you glue it in. Perfect. Yep, love it. Alright. Peel off the first tape. The last one I'm gonna leave it on, but I'm just gonna make it easier for me to grab it in just a second. I think that's easier, but I'm not sure. Well, anyway. Let me put some glue on. I'm gonna stay away a few millimeters from this edge. I want to leave 2 millimeters away from that fold line. But be sure adding some glue on your tape, because tape dries out, especially in hot countries. It will dry out faster. Just take your time for this. You don't want anything to rush. Alright. Let's put it on. Slide this over. Stay away. 2 millimeters away. I'm gonna grab this so I can see on my left if I'm straight, and if this is straight, I'm gonna push it down. I also can go to the inside and make it a better push. Take your time for this, guys. And then go to the other side. And then you can peel off the rest of your tape. Okay, I'm still lifting this up because I still want to add some glue on this side too. Yep. There we go. Push. Okay, let's go to this page. Let's add some tape all the way around. And this is just that the glue will go out the papers better right away. Here we go. That's that. Put some glue on. As close as I can get to the edges. Like to start, yeah, I'm gonna start in the left corner so I can be nicely move around a bit where I want it, and when I am satisfied I'm just gonna push it all in the right spots. This is where the glue, that tape is really handy. Just push it, squeeze it till you have it all the way around, especially on those corners and edges. Squeeze it all the way around. Use tools if you like, just take your time for it. Can't say that enough. You don't make this album in one day. I can promise you that. You can't do that. You don't want it. Or perhaps you want it, but it's not possible. So just take your time. Watch if there is any gap. Yes! Okay, guys. The first page is in the house! In the album. Okay, love it. So yeah, let's grab the next one, and so on, so on. I'm gonna do one more time. One together with you. just so you can see how I like to struggle and how I place it all down. Alright, put some glue on. Just take your time. This is what it's all worth it. This is exactly why I like to make first the pages and then the cover and then put it all together. And why that is, that's because then I know exactly how many papers I can use, so I never have many leftovers. Well, normally I never have any leftovers. So this is the biggest page. So just stay away a few millimeters, lay it back, grab your album back and just see if this is nice and straight. And if it is, I think I can go a little deeper. Not too much. I don't want this it's already stuck. Nope, I can move it just a little bit deeper. Yep, okay. Yeah, now I'm gonna flip this around so I can push better. In the meantime, I can peel off that tape on this side. There we go. Add some glue in. There we go, guys. That's the point where it all gets to. But stay at least 2 millimeters away from that fold line, guys. Otherwise still your paper is gonna be quacky or not fitting nice. Alright, so yeah, and then my voice was way too high. My voice was way too high. I don't want to wake you up too. Well, that's an odd saying. I don't want to wake you up. You're not asleep. No, of course not. Sometimes I get a message that there are people, they watch my videos before sleeping. Well, I was not aware of that. People get in the mood to sleep when watching me, but I do think they mean something else. That they get yeah, nice to chill, or I don't know, nice to hear my voice, or nice to hear my odd stories or something like that. But I bet they mean something else. It's at least I hope. Alright, anyway. Oh, I thought it was stuck again. Oh, yeah, it was stuck. Here we go. That does glitter glue. Sometimes it gets a little stuck with the opening, and then once it's open, well, but I just love it. It dries quickly. It's a good strong glue. Just love it. Alright, here goes my spider. Put it on. Is it on the right spot you want it? Then glue it on. Okay, squeeze it. Guys, this is a fat page. This is such a fat page. Oh my goodness. It is. It is. It is. It is. Ah, but we love it, don't we? I know I do. Okay, squeeze the corners. But I can't squeeze too hard, otherwise I will bend these completely. Not nice. But we can manage. Just take your time. As I always say, take your time for it. Treat it as a treasure, because yeah, you put a lot of work in those pages, so you need to be careful. You definitely want this all in a good spot. There's something down here. Clean it right away. Alright, I think just try a little on the little openings. I think we're good. I think we are. Alright, well, this corner right here does not exactly do what I want, but okay. Alright guys, I think we are good. Good to go. Alright, flip this around. And here we go. Oh my goodness, it's such a fat page. Just to be sure, I'm just gonna open this up and I'm gonna burnish a little bit more on the inside with this hinge. On this side of the glue. I think that's it. Yeah, nice. See how nice flat it is? And that's all of that 1/2 inch extra gusset. That's it. Love it. And I really love to stack the deck. It's so easy to make. Nice straight. Love it. Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna do these two without you. Just grab a cup of tea, take your time, put some nice music on, and get in the mood to craft. Not in that other thing. To get in the mood. Okay, it's early in the morning. Diane, don't think of that. Yes, alright, so be back in just a sec. Yes, okay guys, they are all in, so it looks at the top, and then of course, oh my gosh, this is heavy. Oh, I like it so much. Alright, so you open this up, it still lays nice and flat as possible when you are using these thick pages. Okay, 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, 4 page. Love it. Alright, first of all, I'm gonna make, before I forget, I'm gonna make those inserts. How I'm gonna do that? Well, just grab a piece of paper and cut this first. I think a 1/4 shorter on each side. Just checking it out if that fits nicely. I don't want to make these too tight, otherwise these will not slide in nicely. Alright, so push these in, and then when you feel that it stops, and that's right here, There you can make, well, what shall we make? Shall we make a tab? Do we have the place for that? Yes, we have. We have the place for that. Perhaps, oh my gosh, shall we do that? Why not? Just do it. If you think that is too much, then you, oh yeah, I'm just gonna make those blank, I think. Otherwise, I do think it's too much of that word magic night. Magic night, magic night. You can use them, but I'm gonna make those blank. Well, they're still the same height, 1/2 inch, but I'm gonna make blank ones. Okay, that means that I am just gonna leave for now. No, I just want to put that piece off. Yep, that means that I need to cut off. Yes, we're gonna add that tab on. So you just need to make a mark at the end of this page. So this page will go in all the way. And that is how I make my tag. You can make it a double tag or only one sheet. That's totally up to you. I do think we have plenty of space in those pockets. And if you add papers on, it will be sturdier. So that's totally up to you. You even can put 2 tags in there. Whatever you want. So that's how I'm gonna make these. If you want to know for now how wide these are, then well, let's cut it 7/1/4 by, and I believe they all are the same, by 9.5. Then you are good. So 7/1/4 by 9.5 inch. That's, I'm gonna make 4 of these, and perhaps I even cut more, I don't know, but 1 for now. 7/1/4 by 9.5. All right. Okay guys, so I am ready with my 4 inserts, and for the back I'm going to use that brown, so it's going to be a little sturdier, so it's easier to get it in and out. So the front I'm not going to decorate just yet, but I'm going to start with these already. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the black just away for just a minute, and I'm going to start with the first one. So I made my little name tags front and back with some white, and then I distressed it with some ink. So I'm just going to start with the first one nicely in front. I hope I did not make them too, well, let's make them as deep as possible. I think we need every little piece. Alright, so that's one. Then the second one we're gonna do on the end. And this is actually gonna be the last one. So again, try to place this at the end. Alright, so this is how it looks like for the first and the fourth. And now I am gonna see where I want my second one and my third one. I'm gonna eyeball this, that this is gonna be nicely. Okay, first one, last one. Let me check. So the next one, and perhaps you can measure that. I have no idea. I just always do it my way. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you can eyeball this. Everybody can do this. Just see where you want these exactly. I'm just gonna try to make this equal, that these are equal about. Okay, I think now I am satisfied. So I'm gonna take off this one. Yes, this is how I'm gonna do it. How? Yes. Just place this down. Does not make it too hard for yourself. And then I'm just gonna take this one and place it down. Alright, so we have the first one, the second one, and then the last one. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go back in on the last one and go again. Eyeball this where you want it. Oop, I think that's cool. Remove this. Yeah, this is definitely the scalp queen way. I bet there are other ways. I bet there are for measuring or something, but you know me, I don't like measuring. That's always giving me headaches, and it just is my thing. So I'm just gonna do it this way. And at the end, it's fine by me. What do you say? Yeah, cool. Alright, so now I can place this one on here. Yep, let's do that. Nice black edge all the way around. Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna do with all of these, and then this actually is the back, of course, but you get the picture. When these are done, then it's just backwards. Yes. Alright, be back in just a second. Okay guys, I am done with, so these are the backs. I could not resist to add a little strip on the top to give the back just a little more nice. But actually this is the front. Well, you still can use this as the front, whatever you like. I'm gonna add these back inside the pages. And, oh, let's grab this big one. Let's see. Alright, just find your opening, move it in. We have plenty of space. Yes. Go. Yeah. That looks nice. Always. I always like that. So the person who gets this can write down whatever you want on it. Yeah, I like it. See how cute that is? And on the back you see also those name tags. Cool. Alright. Now it's time to go to the inserts. The inside pockets. The inside pockets. Okay, so I'm gonna go to here. So what do we want? You can, the first pocket I want to make a large one, and for this one I want to make a sideway pocket. I think, yeah, I think that's nice. You also can make that file folder piece if you want. It's a big page, guys. It's big. So you can do a lot, but I'm gonna make a sideway pocket and on the front a horizontal big pocket. What do you say? Yep, let's do that. So first of all, just grab a piece of paper and then let's get started. Okay guys, let's grab a piece of paper where we can make hinges. Well, I don't think that we need to make this pocket too deep, but I'm just gonna start with this one. So I am gonna make a flippity flop. Fold it down. Burnish it down, and then I'm just gonna see where I want those marks to make another fold line. Alright, so and then I can cut this just like that. Okay. Fold it, and now let's see, how deep do we want it? Normally I would say I'm right-handed, so it's easier for me to grab things in and out on the side way, but I don't want anything to fall out, so I'm definitely gonna make a left pocket. Well, actually I think I like the size of this already. No, it's too... I think it's too big. What do you say if you're gonna make this this size so I can make a nice incision? Oh my goodness. Yep, that is what I'm gonna do. So that's an A5 size, guys. I'm gonna tell you what measurement that you can make. Let's make it 6 inch. 6 inch, and that is in centimeters, about 15 centimeters. Alright, so I'm gonna make that incision again. That nice cut with that Crealis die, which is this time in the kit. Yes, the kit buyers get one. Shh, don't mention it. It's gonna be a surprise. Alright, so I'm gonna add this. In the middle. Try to find the middle. Yep. Then I'm gonna grab another piece of tape. Place this down, and also again I'm gonna eyeball the middle of this one. Yes! Okay guys, I'm gonna run this through the machine. And then actually I made a mistake. It needed to be upside down. Okay. That is a mistake. I needed this to be upside down, this way. Okay. That is a mistake of mine. That actually should not be happening, but no, I definitely want it upside down. So I'm gonna make another one. Yes, I am. I'm gonna make another one. This one is a mistake. I needed to place these upside down. My goodness. But no worries. Just place this upside down, and then we can make this a little higher. So you don't get a too deep pocket. You don't want that. Well, I don't want that. But then this does not go to the machine. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. I think I'm gonna make a strip. I think that's better. Yeah, guys, that's the thing when you only have an A5 size cutting machine. Yep, that's the thing, that I don't have a bigger one, but that's okay. That pocket is still be thick enough. Okay, so again, I am gonna cut my paper at 6 inches, so this will fit through the machine. This time I am gonna do first the cutting, just because it saves time. And there we go. Yep. There we go. Yay! Now I am just going to eyeball this to the middle. I'm gonna make 2 marks for my fold lines. See, we can fix everything. Mistakes can be happening, and mistakes are to be made, and mistakes can be fixed. So let's cut this shorter so I have not that long hinges. And here we are again. Our pocket is ready. Ta-da! Love it. Yep. Yeah, this is way better. This is really a big pocket, but that's just how I like it. Cool. Alright, so we can decorate this first and then add it on. Perhaps this time for the background I am not going to use that brown. I think I'm going to use just design paper to make it just a little bit more nice. Otherwise I think I'm going to use too much brown. So yeah, let's decorate this. Are we having still fun? Oh my gosh, this is huge. Curious how much this weighs when I'm done with it. Alright, so what do we... now I still want to see which papers that I use on this side for the printables. Oh yeah, that yellow one. I use that yellow one. Oh, let me use this time papers from the set. You know I love this one. You just know I love it. So I'm gonna use it. Okay, I'm gonna cut a piece of paper that is, let's say, what shall we use? 1.5. 1.5 is, I believe, deep enough to make a nice pocket. Again, I'm not gonna cut this already on the right spot. Just gonna cut this in the middle. Definitely need to shut this down just in case it moves. We don't want that, of course. We don't want that to happening. Well, this already does move. So let's make this better. Yep, here we go. time for it. Take your time. Okay. There we go. Oh, I pushed it. I should have made that upside down if I want to use those stripes. Oh my gosh, the second mistake, guys. I just make 2 mistakes in one video. Oh my. That's bad. That's bad. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna cut this way, this way, and down. I think the mailman is here, or some geocachers. That's also a possibility. That my dog is barking that much. Alright, then just make your papers work with the black. Doggy, doggy, doggy. Oh, now only on the left side I need to cut that piece off. Alright, this I need to adjust just a little. Cut it just not completely nice, but let me glue on this first and then I'm gonna let you see how I adjust that. So yeah, now I am gonna use, this is upside down. Ah, no, I'm just gonna, oh my goodness, then I just cut this down wrong, I think. Yep, no. Okay guys, shut your eyes, shh, don't tell. You don't see that this chandelier is hanging upside down. It's our little secret. Yep, I made a mistake. I'm not gonna cut another one. Shh, don't tell anybody. You don't see that right away. Do you? No. It's our little secret. Okay, just glue this on. Okay, now on the top here, I don't like it, but with the black, you can cut this better. See, that's just that little adjustment. Okay, perfect. Well, it's not perfect because the chandelier is hanging upside down. Alright. Guys, let's find a nice well, of course we're gonna use this strip. Why not? Just use it this time. If you wanted to use it the first time. Oh, by the way, I went yesterday to the nail stylist. Yesterday was a crazy day. So yesterday I did not do anything upstairs here, but I went to the nail stylist and it went out pretty good. I have no complaints, but it was actually not what I was asking for, but I do not complain. I'm gonna tell you what happened, but I'm not complaining. Nope, I'm still happy with how they look. Look. Well, beside the ink and everything, but do you see that? It's nice, nice, shiny pink. Love it. And it's a bit shorter, a bit not too short. It's perfect because in a few weeks they will be longer again. But what happened was that it would be fitting if I had something on the side, but then I think it's too, no, I'm not gonna do that. But you know, we have plenty. Which do you want? This one? Love it. And then a lighter on the back. Oh yes. But remember, this is gonna be sideways, so we're gonna use this way. Okay, so what happened? I always sent a picture to my stylist what I want, so I did again, but somehow she gets so busy that she overhanded me her employee to do my nails, and they spoke to each other in a language I do not speak. I think it's Vietnamese, I don't know exactly, but I think so. I thought she would say, do all the pink and then I will do the design. But, and that second person is so lovely. She do not talk that much, but she is amazing and she do a pretty good job, an amazing good job. And so she did the pink, and before I noticed, it was done. Okay, she put the top coat on, and I thought, okay, so after the top coat there will be some design on that the owner will do, perhaps. I don't know. But before I know it, she grabbed another bottle that I thought it was again top coat, but that was oil. So she put oil on the cuticles, and that was it. I thought, okay. And well, I thought, it's nice already. And I know I should have told her, or I should have speak up, but I am not that kind of a person. I know, I am not. I am, yeah, too shy, I don't know. It's not my thing. Oh my gosh, this is totally off. I need to fix this a bit, to cutting this nicer. Just a little. But so yeah, I know other people would say right away something about it, but like I said, I am not that kind of person. And I was really happy with the glitter in it, and I thought, well, that design will come the next time. So we went to the desk to pay, and the owner saw me and she told me, do you don't want a design? Well, and I had right away, well, no, it's okay right now, and we do that next time. But in my opinion, and that's just the after talk, when a shy person do not want to speak up for herself, and then afterwards those people complaining, and I'm not, but in my opinion, the owner who normally do my nails should say something to her employee what the meaning was of my nails. I do believe that it was actually what needed to be happening. But as you can see, you never can, how you call that? Not put your trust on it, but you never can rely on what you have in mind and what you think people should do. So yeah, I know that it's my fault. I should have said, I already said, I'm not complaining. I am happy how they look. We do that design next time. We do. Okay. Alright, let's grab back that big album. But I was just thinking, I really need to speak up for myself. But When that's not in a person, you will not can teach that. And I'm already glad that I am totally not as shy as I was in my puberty or younger age. But I do learn so much more already. But sometimes you don't have to speak. Always. You don't. If you are happy with what's actually that you're having, then it's totally fine with me. I don't want, and I especially don't want to make that employee looking bad to the other customers that she did something wrong or something. I absolutely do not. I do like her very, very much. She's very quiet. She's very, yeah, she's a bit shy too, and it's okay. And actually, because I do not have any design on it, just a simple one, it was a cheap nail fix this time. So yeah, I'm happy with how it is. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use this for the background. What do you say? We use this nice lighter one. Okay, let's see how deep that we need to go. Till here. And then we're just gonna use the same pocket size. Here we go. Cut it this way and this way. Then we're gonna try it out. And of course it fits perfect. What do you say? I like it. Like it. Alright, let's smooch the edges. Let's make this nice crunchy. Love it. I'm glad we do not have that much light paper, because you do need a lot of strength for it. Need to order not quick, some of the new sponges. I do love these ones. These are from Ranger. It's smoochy, but I love it. And I do know that I have some homemade, but recently I do have used those ink tools, and it stays nice on an ink pad, so love it. And that other one with the makeup sponges, that works perfectly, but it's earlier that you need to replace it, so that's why I have those now these days. Okay, burnish this down on that paper here with that ribbon. Burnish it down. What do you say? Do you love it? Okay, I always like to work a bit on my pockets, but now I'm right-handed, so I'm going to use this way. I always like to work a bit so the pocket can go easier in and out when you put something in it. Just be gentle and keep your fingers, don't tear your paper. I don't want that your paper is gonna tear down. Alright, but for now, see how easy this gets in and out, so you can add loads of things in here. Alright, so let's do, well, exactly the same thing on the front, but then, oh, this is a big one, isn't it? Shall we make it in two 2 big pockets. What shall we do? I think that's lovely because we still have lots of nice images to use. These are the last images that I have. Or we can use one. Oh, nope, that's we already have one here. Let's use the train or the cat and the. Which one did we use on? Oh, that's inside. That's not on top. Okay, I definitely want to see 2 same ones. There isn't anyone. Well, these 2 are pretty much the same. But I do like to use that terrain. We did not use that much, I believe. So yeah, there are a few options that we can have. I think a big pocket is always nice, so you can add loads of things in there. So choices. Yeah, I'm gonna make 1 big pocket. Let's do that. Let's see if this page can do that. For 1 big pocket. How far? Well, here we go. This does not even fit for a large pocket. Okay, I'm gonna make 2 pockets. I think that's a better idea. I think. Yes, made up my mind. Let's make 2 pockets. Okay, so then what we're gonna need to do is search for the middle. Search for your pencil mark. Search for the middle. The middle is, oh, I always like to do this in centimeters. Let's say that this is 29 to use. That's 10 and 4.5. So that's 14.5 for you guys. That's 5 3/4 or 14.5. So our pocket's going to be those sizes. Yes. Alright, so what did I say? 14.5? Yeah, 14.5. So I'm just gonna grab, and I don't know how deep I wanna make my pockets just yet. Gosh, we need a place here. Here we are, just making the first pocket. Make a hinge, and then that was a 5 3/4, wasn't it? So if I will see at my 5 3/4, then I need to go 1 2 3 4. I think then it's a 6 1/4 if I am correctly. Wait just a sec, because I am done. Why am I not fold this nicely? Yep, here it is. Alright. Then this is a, yep, that is the 5 14.5. Alright, so score at a 1/2 inch and then at 6 1/4, and then you're good. 6 1/4. I'm gonna try to remember that for my next one. 6 1/4. Alright, let's do that again. Half inch, 6 1/4. There we go. Fold it. Fold it. and bunch it out. Okay, let's check it out. Grab that. Oh, biggie. I definitely need my tools in front of me right now. We do have too much space needed. Oh, that's way better. Alright, so check it out. Check it out. If you have one at the left. And oh yeah, nice. Nice. That fits perfectly. How deep do we want this? You even can make, oh, I have an idea though. I have an idea. You even put my ruler away. Why? Why I did put my ruler away? What if we use, how large is this? This one is 8/1/4. What if you make a short pocket from a 3-inch? Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1/4 inch pocket left. So what if I cut this at 3-inch off, and then you glue these two on each other? Ooh, then you have a back pocket and a small pocket for small things. Do you like that? Or do you like that? I like it. So I'm gonna do that. Let's go wild. Alright, so now we have 4 pockets. Do we want some incisions? You know I like that, so I'm gonna make a few. I think I'm definitely on the small ones because they are notified right away, and then I'm not gonna do that on the back. Not just yet. Okay, let's decorate. Let's decorate, and yes, for the back I think I am gonna use this one. Not sure just yet. Let's put some decoration on first. Boom. Yes, I'll be back in just a second. That I have made my incisions for this one. It already is still ready to go. Alright, be back. Alright guys, so I already cut these out and I only did the decoration part. So let's grab this back. Ooh. Oh, and I already have all my stuff on the right side. Yeah, that's a habit. That's just a habit. Alright, let's go till here. First things first. First thing we need is a nice piece of design paper for the background. We're gonna need a 3.5 piece, and put these together. Then of course we're gonna need a piece that's the same size. No, that's not what I'm gonna do. We're gonna add the pocket first, because then we have the same thing with that other page that we made, that I already first glued down the background. Then I still needed to add something in there to cover up those hinges. So that is not what I want this time. Okay, I'm gonna start on the left corner. Why? Because I think it's neat, and I don't mind if there is a little more opening on the right side than on the left. So that's why I'm starting on the left. Okay, grab the next one. next one. Oh, by the way, I need to tell you this, guys. Yesterday, my daughter was so happy. And I'm happy for her too, but for me, I'm not that happy because for those who watched me longer than today, you know she gets to Sweden. She applied for a spot to where you can work and learn at the same time for a school. I have no idea how that's called in an English word. Here in Holland they call it a stageplek. Anyway, so she and her classmate were both hired to come, but somehow the school was a little worried about Corona time and everything, so they told her they can't go. And there was one teacher on that school that definitely was not approved about that, not happy about that. So she fight for those two that they still can go to Sweden. So yes, they get a green light from school and that they could go, only for if the Corona does not hit Sweden. If it's still yellow, then they can go, but if it's getting worse or shut down or something like that, of course they can't go. And you know I love my girl and I'm so happy for her, but for me I'm not. Definitely not happy, but we have to let them go. We just have to let them go. So yeah, I am very, very, very happy for her. So that's cool. So I hope the Corona thing does not make it worse for her. Oh my gosh, this is not even, but we can fix that little strip. You see that? This is even nicely to each other, but this isn't. But you can fix that when we are put our design paper on. Okay, now for this one I am gonna use that brown. Let's see if I can have some strip for that. Nope, I don't. Then just grab a new one, which I'm gonna use. I can use one single cut for 2 pockets. I believe we can do that. Fold this in half. Yep, it still fits. Okay, that's the first thing that I'm gonna add for the back. For the background. Oh, this is almost too tight, but once it's in, it's in. Alright, this is, yep, cool. Alright, the next one I definitely need to check it out first. Yeah, it's tight. Wait, then I have a solution to do that. First dry. Okay. Yep, and then I'm gonna add some glue on this side of the paper. Sometimes that is a better solution. Yep. Okay guys, that's that. Okay, so we can use some decoration right here, but first I'm gonna do on the back. So which one? Oh, sorry, I really have to sneeze my nose. Otherwise, you hear me constantly, and then you don't want that. Okay, so do we want some light one, or do we want some? I think I'd like some light ones. Can we have then both pieces? No, I don't think so. But we can use two of the same ones. It's not fitting. Let me see. This one is a full sheet. And this one we can use. So yeah, I'm just going to use a one that, oh, this one is nice for the back. Oh yeah, love it. Alright, so it's cut just a little deeper. That's the first one. Okay, cut the same as the pocket and just make another mark on here. Check it out. Yep, that fits. And my next mark will be fitting on here. Yep. Cool. Okay, smooch the edges. Yeah. Don't make that odd noises. Okay. I see on my camera that my father-in-law is in my garden. Oh, we did this one. Well, I'm gonna use this one. Ah, sorry. Oh, can you imagine? That guy is 79 years old. 79? No, 97. 97 years old. Oh, no, don't lie. 97. Next year you become 80. Can you imagine that? But he is so bored that he's coming to our garden because we are painting our fence. And we do that not in one day. We just do it each Friday when my partner is off work. So we do that each Friday till let's say till lunch, and then the rest of the day we do other nice things. And so we do it on our own time being. We have plenty of time. It's still nice weather, so why rushing everything while you can do your time on it? And especially with my back, I can't do that all day long. I have to take some time for that. But anyway, I see him now making those fence clean. You can imagine if you have a wooden fence. If I'm having the right word for that, is it a fence? I think it is. I have no idea, but we have a wooden, yeah, I think it's a fence. But anyway, you get the picture. So I see right now that he is outside. Oh my gosh, love it. I want to help him, but this needs to be done too. Okay, guys. Let's go to the bottom. Let's see, what do we want here? I think a light strip from here to give it a nice, and then a dark one at the bottom. Do you think? That would be nice. Yep, let's do that. So I'm gonna cut a 1/2 inch strip of this, and I think I need two because one will not fit. So that is what I'm going to use for this. Let's cut this the correct size. Smooch the edges. And then when this is done, I'm definitely gonna give that man a nice cup of coffee. He's pretty healthy right now, but after the corona he gets so tired and his conditioning is getting backwards, so it's getting worse. But yeah, and he is not happy about that. He's a very stubborn man. and he worked very hard till a very late age. So yeah, he just can't sit still. And I already said to my partner, well, you have to say something. And my partner said, no, I don't. Let the man just do the things that he loves to do. So don't mess with him. Okay, I hope I am straight with this one. See, so you can fix something if that's not even, but this now is nice even. We fixed that. Cool. Alright, so now something for the bottom. Ooh, what do you say this one? So it comes back with this color. I think that's nice. So let's see the size of it. First cut the first one. That's the first one. Grab your ink. I want to tell you actually one last thing about yesterday. I told you earlier that yesterday was a crazy day. And perhaps you want to know why it was a crazy day. If you follow this tutorial, then you know that I have some parcels to receive with new kid supplies, and that some of those parcels did not have the correct address on it. So I was so worried that it do not come to my house. Do you remember that? Well, I still needed to receive one parcel, and if I did not get to that last parcel, then the kit supplies were not complete. So, oh my goodness, I was very, very, very worried that this would not come here. And I could say on the tracing number that it was already 2 times could not delivered, and so that there must be something wrong on it. And you know, I know that the addresses were just not right down probably. So, and then my mom yesterday came and she told me, why didn't you call the post office just yet? And I thought, huh? And I thought, oh, of course, why didn't I? Because I know when a postman can't deliver or you aren't at home, then they will bring it for 1 week at the post office. And then when you still aren't picking that up after 1 week, then they will send it back to the sender. So I called them up, and first she did not see it, but then she mentioned my name. She wanted to write down my name and my phone number, that if she get, and then immediately a colleague of her called her from, yes, there is something here for her. Oh my goodness, yes. Oh, you can't imagine how happy I was. Oh my goodness. I was completely out of myself. So that day I went to it, I packed it out, and that day was just yay. And it went later and later and later, and I looked at all the supplies, and I needed to count them all, I needed to store it all, and oh my goodness. So the rest of the day I was not able to sit here and relax and do my thing. No, yesterday was woo. Can you imagine? I was so happy. Oh, I'm emotional about it. Yeah, stupid me. Anyway, I was very, very happy that I finally got it. And yeah, can you imagine that? I think you can imagine that. Oh, I even dreamed about it. Alright, so okay, this is odd. I know, it's hot. Okay, so we have nice pockets. And how large can some tags in here? Well, a 5 by 7 at least. So I'm definitely gonna make a few photo mats. That's 5 by 7. Gonna decorate. You still can add nice pictures below. And perhaps, well, these are too big. Oh, we still can add, oh, this is not that bad. What do you say? That's definitely not bad. And you still can cut out those definitely gonna do that. But first of all, I am gonna give my father-in-law a cup of coffee. He deserves it. Oh, and me too, by the way. Not coffee, cup of tea. Alright. Till soon. Okay guys, what I did on the left side already is I made a large booklet with nothing else inside. Just simple font with using the twine and just a simple ribbon. And here I made a, oh, I have no clue what this called, but it's, yeah, I know it's the word in Dutch, but so you can still add your pictures on, you can write something down. So there are 5 photo mats in here, and then you close this down with this one, and in the back I'll leave it just brown. You still can add something on here if you like, but I think it's a lovely item to put in here. So I'm gonna make another one on this side, perhaps. Nah, that's not nice. Well, you get the picture how I did this, didn't you? Yeah, you know the drills. Just make 6, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, six pieces. They are 3 by 4. Add some photo mats on here to do the decoration on the front. Then put them all together with just a simple board, and then glue down that brown to cover it up. Okay, so I'm not gonna make 2. That's I think ridiculous to do that, but you know how. This is just simple. You just put these all together. Then I do have quite a few 3 by 4 left. So I am gonna make a few more just simple photo mats right here to add in here. I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna see how far I am gonna get. Otherwise I'm gonna place some white on. I don't know just yet, but let's see. This one was wrong. So I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do with that one. Then I still have 1 booklet left that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna make 1 booklet together with you so you know how I did that, or ribbon piece. It's not that difficult, but let me show you real quick how I did that. Alright, so which papers do we want? Oh, let's see. Yeah, that we did use on the back, and this we used on the left piece. So that's not nice to use that again. Yeah, let's just use the opposite color. Just use this one. Alright, so you can cut your papers at the correct size, of course. There we go. Then you're gonna smooch the edges. Now, if you want to do the same thing, just grab a piece of tape, add it on, peel it off, add some ribbon on. If you like to use this same thing as I'm gonna do it, cut it off, wrap it around. Alright, that's the first thing to do. Then glue it down. on that black. Glue it on. Burnish your glue down so it's nice attached. Then just make a ribbon, a bow. Let's make a bow. And just fold this in your hand, make it smaller, squeeze it again. Squeeze it again till you have the size that you want it. I think this is cool. And then just cut this shorter. Try not to burn yourself with this. And then just grab a piece of dot. I'm going to use my hot glue because it's faster. And then just put it on. And I did use a picture on the left side, so I'm going to use again an image. And put it on. So a little lower, otherwise the ribbon covers up the face of the cat. I don't want that. Alright, as simple as that, guys. It can be that simple. Okay, so far so good. I'm gonna make a few ATC cards for in that other pocket. Then what do we have left, guys? I still have a piece of ribbon. I can make a few things out of this. Perhaps a little bow for the front. I don't know yet. All kind of little pieces that we still have left. Well, not that much, but just a few that I think that's nice to add on the little ATC cards to cover with. Then we have the bigger pieces that we have left. I still have a lot of things to cut out. Yeah, there is so pleasant. She sent me so much of these, so you have plenty, don't worry, you still can use them. And then this piece I still have, so I think I'm gonna make, first I'm gonna go through the album, see if I missed any spots that need some decoration. I don't think so, but just in case. And then I think I'm gonna make 2 or 3 tags for on the back. I was thinking, no, this is definitely not enough to cover up the inserts. So the inserts I'm gonna leave them plain because I already did some brown on the back. Then I'm gonna make, yeah, I think a few nice big photo mats, perhaps 5x7s or even perhaps bigger tags for the back pocket. And then we are done, guys. I think we are done then. Yay! Super excited. Alright, so cool. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a real quick walkthrough. Well, yeah, I'm gonna do that just to close down this tutorial. First of all, I'm gonna use all these scripts and scraps and perhaps even this piece right here. And then we go to the last thing, that's the cover. Maybe not today, I don't know just yet. Because I need, there is something, one color that still needs to be receiving that I ordered last week. So I hope I will receive that. I'm gonna wait for that. Because I don't like the white. I definitely do not like the white flower that I wanted to put in that flower set. So yes, playtime.